In the back of the book segment tonight, the actor and singer Bobby Rydell was one of the biggest teen idols in history, with a career that spanned more than 60 years. After addiction nearly cost him his life, Bobby was saved by an unlikely source and is back in action on stage. Bill recently spoke with Rydell about fame, fortune, and his new autobiography, Teen Idol on the Rocks, a tale of second chances.
So you would not be sitting here talking to me if not for a 21-year-old girl who was killed in an automobile situation. Is that correct?
That is correct. From Reading, Pennsylvania. Her name was Julia. And not only did she save my life, Bill, but she saved 6 other people as well.
Because she donated her organs. She was, I guess, killed by a hit-and-run driver?
Correct, yes.
And you got a liver?
Yes.
And kidney?
A kidney, yeah.
I mean, looking at you now, you look healthy, you look vibrant, you're still on stage, you still perform.
Yeah.
Wild one, make you settle down.
Let's go back to Elvis Presley, right? Remember Elvis? You were a kid, right?
Vaguely.
Okay. So he comes on and he rocks the world, pardon the pun.
Walking through a party in the county jail.
And then his success leads to the other teen idols.
I guess, sure.
Paul Anka, all right? Frankie Avalon.
Correct.
Fabian. And you.
Yeah.
Around the world, I've searched for you. I traveled on when hope was gone to keep a rendezvous.
This whole phenomenon occurs when you're what?
17.
17?
17 years old. I had my first hit record the summer of 1959.
And how can a 17-year-old process this?
I guess it was all because of my dad, Bill. You know, at a very early age, my dad used to take me around to clubs in Philadelphia when I was 7, 8 years old. I asked the club owner, is it okay if my son got up and sang a song and did a few impersonations? And, you know, that's all I remember.
The adulation, the girls screaming.
It was nice.
Was it good? Did you appreciate it?
Absolutely. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Now, you didn't get involved with drugs and alcohol as many of the teen idols did as a younger man, right?
Correct, yes.
How?
I guess basically because of family, the upbringing with the family. You know, my dad was, you know, very, very instrumental in my career, and there was a lot of warmth, love, and respect in the family.
And you were living at home while you were a teen idol.
Yeah, I lived in South Philadelphia.
Why not take off?
Then when you got older, you got into booze.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Extremely.
And that's what led to the failure of the kidneys and the liver intrusion.
That all started back in 2003. My first wife, Camille, we were married for 36 years. And she passed away in 2003 via breast cancer. And it was really hard to take, Bill. I mean, there was nobody to lay with anymore, nobody to joke with, nobody to laugh with, nobody to cry with, nobody to tell your stories to. And it hit me pretty hard, and I turned to the bottle.
So you were an alcoholic, you were drinking heavily almost every day, and then it destroyed your health.
Correct.
And this 21-year-old girl who died saved your life. You were as close to Justin Bieber as any of the teen idols. If you had advice for that kid, you know, he's in exactly the same spot you were in.
Yeah, I guess you're right, Bill. I would venture to say that, you know, first of all, you know, he was just about as young as I was. You know, he was 15 years old. But like the social media back then, we didn't have all that much. I think we had Dick Clark, American Bandstand, and that was about it. Now his mother puts him on YouTube, and he's all over the joint. And overnight, he becomes a multimillionaire. I don't know how a 15-year-old mind can handle that.
Now, it's amazing, but you and Frankie Avalon and Fabian still on the road.
Yeah.
You're good.
Thank you.
I mean, you're geezers, but you're good. You know?
K-E-Y-Y, because we love you.
Final question.
Yes, sir.
I'm jealous of you.
Why?
Because you were with Anne Margaret in her prime.
Yes,
And you guys have stayed friends.
Over the years, matter of fact, in the book, Anne has a blurb in the book, and she read the book and she called me. She says, Bobby, I can't believe that all the stuff that you went through. And I thanked her. And we had a really nice conversation. And then I said at the end of the conversation, I said, Anne, back in 1963, I was 20, you were 21. why the hell didn't we get married?
She's such a nice woman.
She is superb.
Right.
Now, is that the kiss of a woman interested in any other man?
Well, look, the book is very compelling for those of us who grew up with you and know what you've been through. And I'm glad you're feeling well and you're looking good, Bobby. Thanks for coming in.
My pleasure. Thank you, Bill.